Hello everybody, it is Emery48 here and welcome back to another Marvel Monday. We're getting very close to the end of Marvel movies that are already out. Today I watched Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantamania. Now, it was better than I was expected based on the reviews, but worse than what I expected based on what the story potential had in mind. Now, oddly enough though, it was a fun and lighthearted enough movie that I wouldn't mind. Now, interesting enough, it was a fun enough movie and lighthearted enough that I would think about watching it again, because it just had a good overall vibe and it wasn't too long. Um, I thought the story concept was great. It sets up an amazing villain. I mean, we've seen Kang already, but this one really goes more in depth to his character and how he's going to act. Although he did kind of die. But it didn't give the potential for the overall story for this movie. It sets up Kang as the next Thanos for the Marvel Universe and really sets up what's going to probably bring back together the Avengers for another Avengers style altogether movie. There were some parts in this movie that I thought were pretty good. I thought Baskin Robbins, Scott Lang in the quantum realm was hilarious. Interesting, funny how he shows up. Bill Murray, cool having him in the movie, although he wasn't in it for very long, but he did really well. I mean, that's not a shock, it's Bill Murray, but played a very interesting character. I always like a movie with Paul Rudd, so I'm not really going to complain. For me, it is, though, the worst Ant-Man film so far. It's in the bottom quarter for me in Marvel films, but it is still above a good few. Janet was annoying throughout, and really the entire movie could have been avoided if she just actually spoke to her family about things that happened in the past 30 years. Like, I feel like a normal person would do if you lived a whole new life. Talk about it a little bit, especially when the whole family is scientists and want to learn about where you've been. I don't know. That one's weird to me. Massive battle with an ant army is pretty cool. That's fun. Cassie reopening the gate at the end, for me, was really stupid. Why? Well, Scott stayed in there as a sacrifice, saying, I don't have to win, we just both have to lose. Basically, I'll get stuck here as long as you're stuck here. And since Cassie doesn't know the result of the battle, opening up the portal without getting some sort of signal from them saying that they should open the portal could have just freed Kang anyway. And if Scott had died to Kang, really spit in his face of a sacrifice. So I don't like that. I feel like that's lazy. But it gets everybody home, I guess. The post-credit scenes seemed interesting. I don't know if the Kang army is going to be its own movie or if it's going to kind of show up in Loki. Because it could. So that will be interesting to see where that goes. Now, if you've seen Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantamania, let me know what you thought of it down below in the comments. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.